Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this second game of the evening here in Pritchett, Colorado, where the South Baca Patriots are taking on the visiting Los Animas Trojans. Varsity contest promises to be a thrilling one as the first place South Baca Patriots in the Arkansas Valley League faces off against the tough and determined 2A Los Animas Trojans. The Patriots are looking to continue their winning momentum, while the Trojans are ready to challenge one of the league's very best. I'm Martha Gutierrez, joined by my co-commentator in this varsity matchup is Lindley Pettinger and Bethy Sullivan on the camera. How are you, Lindley?
I'm good.
Fantastic. Stay tuned for every serve, set, and rally right here in Pritchett, Colorado, only on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Two girls you need to watch out for in this matchup are on the South Baca side, we have Sarah Elmore with 182 kills. And on Los Animas, they have Jaden Eck, a junior, with 80 kills. Blocks, we have Sarah Elmore with 31, and again, Jaden Eck with 30. Serving aces, we have on South Baca, Eliana Gutierrez with 27, and Janae Hawkins, a senior, with 25. And your digs, we have a Labarge. Sorry, I don't have a number here. Ava Labarge, a junior, with 143 digs, whereas Mary Brewer has 97. That could be because Mary did not start out as a libero the first few games of their season. Assists for South Baca. That one's not showing up. All right. Coming in, the Trojans have a 4-8 record, whereas South Baca has an 8-4 record, just flopped around there. In the league, the Trojans have a 1-5 record, and the Patriots are undefeated, 6-0, 6-0. Non-league Trojans are 3-3, and the Patriots are 0-4. Home games, Trojans are 3-4, and South Baca are 2-2. Away, Trojans 1-4, and South Baca 4-2. This should be an exciting matchup between these two teams. Let's see. Aces, that's what I was looking for. Aces, we have Eliana Gutierrez with 27. That's not what I was looking for. Anyway, we have a minute left until our game starts, so we will be right back on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Brooks Farms, a proud supporter of Southeast Colorado sports, wishes all student athletes a successful season. We wish you success in developing skills that will be used in everyday life. Teamwork, dedication, and work ethic. Good luck to all athletes of Southeast Colorado.
Since 1956, People's Credit Union has been dedicated to serving the hardworking farmers, ranchers, and residents of Southeast Colorado. With locations in Springfield and Lamar, we're here for you. Join our community of members at peoples-cu.com and experience a financial institution that truly cares. People's Credit Union. We work for you, committed to providing professional, accurate, and prompt financial services. People's Credit Union, your trusted financial partner since 1956. Member NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to begin this matchup. We have 8 seconds left. So here we go. We know the starting lineups for South Baca. We'll have number 3, Nelia Yanis. Number 5, Annabelle Pettinger. Number 6, Sarah Elmore. Number 9, Brielle Bond. Number 11, the libero, Mary Brewer. Number 14, Mallory Johnson. Number 19, Eliana Gutierrez. And number 20, Abigail Anderson. And we will be standing probably to do the pledge in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome tonight.
Ooh, that is loud.
Between the Los Animas Trojans and the South Baca Patriots. Pledge allegiance.
All right, we will be standing for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For tonight's main event, the starting players for Los Animas.
All right, starting for Los Animas, we have number 24.
Number 18, the senior, Johanna Alvarado. Number 9, freshman, Azoria Martinez.
They don't have the numbers on here. Okay.
Number 8,
24, Mayela Magana. Number 18, Johanna Alvarado. Number 9, Azoraya Martinez. Number 8, Emma Russell. Number 7, Jaden Eck. And number 6, Janae Hawkins. And their libero, number 10.
Number 20, Abigail Anderson.
Doesn't have her name.
Number 18, the senior, Juliana Gutierrez. Number 14, the senior, Mallory Johnson. Number 9, the freshman, Riel Mann. Number 6, the junior, Sarah Melmore. Number 5, a freshman, Annabelle Baker.
Today, Annabelle Pilger is going to be starting.
Number 10, Mary Brewer. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's play a good game of volleyball.
And here we go. Shaking hands, and here we go. We'd like to take a moment and thank these sponsors for sponsoring us: Ogallala Commons, Maverick Media, D&M Auctions, Cook Oil, People's Credit Union, Cobblestone Inn Suites, Justa Stitchin, and Brooks Farms. Without you, this would not be possible to be here and pay our crew members that take time out of their day to come and do this. So thank you very much. Upcoming games for this week, we have today Lahana at Atlas, Los Animas here in Pritchett. Thursday, Kim Branson at Los Animas, Vanguard at Lahana. Friday, Dove Creek at Center. Saturday, Sanford at Center. And football action Friday, October 3rd, Branson Kim at Levita, Monta Vista at Center. Here we go. First serve goes to Sarah Elmore. Nice serve. Number 18 digs it out. Number 7 hits it over. Abby gets it back over. Nice kill for number, who was that? What number was it? Kill, and I missed it. Nice dig by Eliana. She hits the ceiling and unable to get it back over. Point goes to Los Animas. It is 2-0. Los Animas on top. Number 10, their libero is serving. Nice serve. Mary Brewer gets it up. Nice set over to Abby, and she gets a hit. Free ball over. Eliana gets it up. Up to Abby Anderson, and she gets a kill. Serve is Brielle Bond. And a little deep, and it goes out of bounds. Service error point goes to Los Animas. Score is 3-1. Los Animas on top by 2. Mary Brewer digs it up. Free ball over by Brielle Bond, and it's out of bounds, a little far to the right. Number 9 for Los Animas is serving Azariah Martinez. Nice setup for Abby, and she tips it over. Nice dig by Brielle. Another good hit over.
Here we go, bud.
Set up for number 6. Number 6 gets a good hit, but Patriots are there. Another setup for number 7.
There we go. Get out, Abby.
Good kill by Abigail Anderson. Up to serve is Mary Brewer. For South Baca. And it's in as Sarah Elmore thought it was going to be out. Score is 5-2. Los Animas is still on top. Number 7.
Here we go, back. Here we go.
Jaden Eck is up to serve. Nice serve. That's an ace for Jaden. Nice hit by the Patriots over, and a libero hits it into the net for the Trojans, giving the point to South Baca. Abby Anderson is up to serve. Nice serve, and it's served up on a platter, but South Baca's not quite there. Free ball over by Eliana. Number 18 sets it up for number 4, which is blocked by Sarah, but they get it back up. Nice backwards set by Eliana to Sarah. Set to number 6. Nice dig by Mary Brewer. Back over. Libero pops it back up. Number 4. Nice hit. Eliana's there to pop it up. Mallory Johnson gets it to the back, and it's in. Abby Anderson is still serving. Nice set to number 4, and that is a kill
On your toes.
by number 4, Rory Wilbanks.
Sarah.
Nice hit by Sarah, but she gets it into the net. Number 6
Here we go, back.
is still serving, which is Janae Hawkins. Nice hit by Sarah Elmore. Free ball over by number 18, setting it up to Sarah Elmore again, and she gets it in. It's a kill for Sarah Elmore. Serving up is Eliana Gutierrez. Scores 8-5. Free ball over by the Trojans. Ooh, almost a little miscommunication. Sets up for Sarah. Number 18 sets it up for number 24. And nice dig by Abby. Good set over to Mallory Johnson. Number 18 sets it up for number 24. Nice block by Sarah Elmore. Sets it up for Eliana. Sets it over. Nice volley going on here. Number 24 tries to get it over to South Baca and hits it into the net. Point goes to South Baca. Score is now 8-6. Gutierrez is still serving. Mallory Johnson is unable to get it far enough up so the rest of her teammates can get it going. Scores 9-6. And now number 18, Johanna Alvarado, is up to serve. Number 4 gets it over. Eliana sets it to Mallory Johnson. Here it goes again to Sarah Elmore, and Sarah hits it into the net. That was a nice set by Eliana. Score is 10-6. Trojans on top. Number 18, Johanna Alvarado is still serving. Nice dig to Eliana. Nice hit by. Nice kill by Sarah Elmore. Serving is Mallory Johnson for South Baca. Point is 10-7. And she gets it into the net. Service error point goes to the Trojans. This is 11-7. The Trojans on top. Number 8, Emma Russell is in to serve for the Trojans. Nice hit by Sarah Elmore. Libero hits it from the back row. Another setup for, and a dink. A kill for Sarah Elmore. Sarah Elmore is up to serve for the Patriots. Deep, and number 18 hits it into her own player's face almost. It goes off to the right. Point and an ace for Sarah. Nice serve, and it's served up on the platter for a kill by Abby Anderson. Sarah Elmore is still serving. Another nice serve and an ace for Sarah Elmore. It is now a tied ball game at
11-11.
Elmore is still serving. Another good serve. Trojans get free ball over. Brielle Bond sets it up to Abby Anderson. Number 9 sets it to number 7. And she gets a kill. Jaden Eck. The libero, number 10, is up to serve for the Trojans. Nice dig by Mary Brewer. Nice setup by Abby. Good block by number 9. And they call the Patriots hitting it from the back line. Point goes to the Trojans. It is 13-11. Trojans on top by 2. Libero is still serving. Mary Brewer passes it to. And Abby Anderson tries to get it over softly, and it hits the net. 14-11. Bond hustles over there to try to get it back into play. and can't quite get it as it's too far close to the bench.
Refocus. Here we go.
15-11. Trojans on top. Barrow's still up to serve. Mary Brewer passes it to Bond. Sarah hits it from the back line. Two one-handeds and too close to the net and unable to get it back over for South Baca. And we have a timeout by the South Baca coach, and we will be right back after these messages on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
DM Auctions provides full-service auction service from setup to settlement. We do every kind of auction imaginable: farm, estate, business, liquidation, household moving sales, real estate. If you don't have enough items to warrant an individual auction, we can do a buyout, where we purchase your items, lock, stock, and barrel, and liquidate them ourselves via our monthly consignment sale. Another service we provide is order buying. If you are looking for something, we will find it. Give us a call today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have a match up here. The Trojans are ahead of the Patriots by 5 points, 16-11 in this first set. Let's see if the Patriots can pick it back up. It was tied 11-11, and the Trojans have held them to no score since then. Their libero, number 10, is up to serve. I apologize, I did not get her name for the Trojans. Nice serve. Mary sets it up or passes it to and they call it a carry by the Trojans, giving the point to South Baca, 16-12. Brielle Bond is up to serve. Number 7 with a back set. And another, and a kill by number 7, Jaden Eck. Number 7 is all over the floor on the Trojan side. It is 17-12. Sets it over to Abby. Gets it over. Number 6 with the hit across the court, but she hits it out of bounds far to the right, giving the point to South Baca. Mary Brewer is now up to serve for South Baca. 17-13. Good serve to the back. Number 7 again, Jaden Eck. Eliana gets it back in play. Free ball by Abby. Sets it up to number 7 again, Jaden Eck. Good dig by Sarah. And Abby is frustrated. 18-13. Jaden Eck is up to serve for the Trojans. Nice back hit by Sarah for a kill by Sarah.
Go, Ab.
Abby Anderson is up to serve, 18-14. Eck gets it up. Number 18 sets it to number 4, and she gets a dink. And it's a free ball over. Another set, number 6. It is 19-14, number 6 for Animas is up, and she hits it into the net.
We go, Black.
Janae Hawkins. Up to serve is Eliana Gutierrez, a senior. Set up for number 24. Number 24 hits it into the net. And we have a timeout called by the Trojans, and we will be right back after these messages on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have a 3-point game here in Pritchett, Colorado, 1916, with the Trojans leading the Patriots. Eliana gets an ace with that serve. It's 1917. Let's see if Eliana can do that again. Another nice serve to the back. Sets it up to number 24, and she gets it into the net again. Another point for South Baca. It is a 1-point game now. 1918 with Eliana still serving. Set up to number 4. And that is a tip by Brielle Bond, making it a kill. And it is a tied ball game, 19-19. Gutierrez is still up to serve. Nice killer serve. Oh, goes into the ceiling, but Trojans unable to get it back over, and South Baca takes a point lead, 20-19. Another killer serve. Number 4 hits it into the net for the Trojans, giving South Baca another point, 21-19. And the Trojans take another timeout, and we will be right back on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
At Ogallala Commons, we aim to support vibrant High Plains communities, and a critical part of that is workforce and leadership development. In the past 20 years, we've hosted nearly 800 community-based paid internships for students and adults, and invested thousands of dollars in youth business owners through entrepreneurship fair competitions. Learn more or apply at ogallalacommons.org/efair or ogallalacommons.org/internships.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have a game here. South Baca has taken the lead, 21-19. The Trojans had taken a timeout earlier. They were ahead, and South Baca came back out of that timeout, wanting to take the lead, and they did. Eliana Gutierrez is still up to serve. It is 21-19, South Baca on top. Another good serve to the back row. Number 18 sets it up for number 24. Tips. Eliana gets there to set for Mallory Johnson. Mallory hits it over. Number 18 decides to get it over, and she gets a kill. Johanna Alvarado gets a kill for the Trojans. Number 18, Johanna served. Patriots get back. 24 gets it into the net again for Trojans, and the point goes to South Baca. Mallory Johnson is up to serve. 25. Abigail Netherton is coming in. Mallory gets her little serve in. Nice hit. Nice dive by Abby Anderson. Free ball over. Eliana sets it to Sarah Elmore from the back. Sets it to Netherton. Nice hustle by Brielle Bond, but unfortunately she can't get it back in play. It is 22-21, a 1-point game. Number 8, Emma Russell is coming in to serve for the Trojans. I saw Emma Russell. There she is. Eliana sets it up for Sarah Elmore, and it's blocked, but it goes out of bounds on the Trojan side, giving the Patriots a point. Sarah Elmore is up to serve for the Patriots, 23-21. Hey, nice hit and kill by number 7, Jaden Eck, for a point for the Trojans. It is a 1-point game, still 23-22. Number 10, their libero, is up to serve for the Trojans. Nice dig by Mary Brewer. Nice set over by Brielle Bond. Abby hits it over, set up for number 6 on the Trojans. And they call it a 2 on number 6. Point goes to South Baca. Brielle Bond is up to serve for set point. And that is, they call that out. Boy, that looked pretty darn close up here. Wow. Okay, here we go. Number 9, Azariah Martinez is up to serve. Abby gets it up, sets over to Abby Anderson, and she tips it for the kill and the win. South Baca takes that set 25-23. What a set. Gutierrez up to serve. To the libero. She gets a nice pass, and into the net is number 4, Kravig. 2-1. South Baca is up. Gutierrez is still serving. Set up to number 13. And we have a set to Sarah Elmore. Free ball. Another set to Sarah Elmore. And we have a Panther in the net, making it 3-1. Gutierrez still serving. Good serve to the back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That you just watched was one of our 8th graders that created that, and that's something that we do in our sports media class. What do you think of our sports media class, Lindley?
It's very great and very fun.
Yeah, what do you like the most about it?
I think I like most about our sports media class is taking clips out of almost every game and making them into highlights.
Fantastic. Anyway, if you would like to join our Saddle Rock Sports Network crew, come join the adventure. We have 6 crews here in 2025, and there's more to come. Let's start a crew at your school, and you might be able to teach the students how to do these different kinds of things. Contact Brad Doherty at Branson Schools. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors: Ogallala Commons, Maverick Media, D&M Auctions, Cook Oil, People's Credit Union, Cobblestone Inn and Suites, Justa Stitchin, LLC, and Brooks Farms for sponsoring our Saddle Rock crew here at South Baca. Without your sponsorships, we would not be able to pay our crew members. So thank you very much. Again, upcoming games for this week. Today is September 30th. I can't believe tomorrow's October 1st already. That is crazy. Thursday, October 2nd, Kim Branson at Los Animas, Vanguard at La Junta. Friday, October 3rd, Dove Creek at Center. Saturday, October 4th, Sanford at Center. And your football action for the week, Friday, October 3rd, you have Branson Kim at La Vida and Monta Vista at Center. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That first set was a great one. In that set, we had Sarah Elmore with 4 kills and 2 aces, Brielle Bond with a kill, Mallory Johnson with a kill, Eliana Gutierrez with an ace, Abigail Anderson with 2 kills. On the Trojan side, we had Jaden Eck with 3 kills and 1 ace, Azariah Martinez with the block, and these are unofficial because I have missed some. I know that. With all these new buttons that are really cool on here, I'm trying to get you guys the best that I can while writing stats down. So I apologize. And here we go with the second set in this matchup between the hometown South Baca Patriots and the visiting Los Animas Trojans. Looks like Los Animas is up to serve first in this second set. We have number 10, their libero, up to serve. And service error point into the net goes to South Baca. And our server is Sarah Elmore for South Baca. Nice serve to the back, and it's an ace for Sarah Elmore. Not a kill, an ace. And Sarah Elmore is serving again, 2-0. South Baca on top. This time it's a floater, but it gets there. Number 9 sets it for number 6, and she gets a double call. Another point for South Baca. And a little miscommunication by the Trojans, and they let it drop. So another ace for Sarah.
There we go, Sarah. Keep going.
Sets it up to number 7, Jaden. Eliana sets it up to Abby, and Abby hits it over. Number 7 gets it up for number 6 again. And this time it does not get over as it hit the net, calling it 4 hits. Elmore is still up to serve. Nice serve again, and this time, oh, I thought that was going to go out. Nice hit by Abby Anderson, and it's a kill for Abby. Elmore still up to serve. Nice serve. Nice. Number 10 got it back into play for Trojans. Eliana sets it up for Abby Anderson. And Abby gets it over, but that's a block by Jaden Eck. She blocks it back into Abby's area. It is 6-1, South Baca on top. Number 9, Azariah Martinez is up to serve. And Annabelle Pettinger saves it to get it over the net. It comes back on a hit. I don't know who hit that. And Eliana couldn't quite get it back up. 6-2. Number 9, Azariah is still serving. Nice hit across the court for Sarah, but it is out of bounds, giving the point to the Trojans. Azariah is still up to serve. Nice dig. Good. Number 6 gets it over. Nice hits back and forth. Nice setup by Eliana, too. And that's a kill for Sarah. Set up by Eliana Gutierrez. It's a kill. Serving for South Baca is Brielle Bond. 7-3, South Baca. I thought that was going to go over, but it hit the net. Service error point goes to the Trojans. We have number 4, Rory Wilbanks, coming in for number 8, Emma Russell, on the Trojan side. Jaden Eck is up to serve. Patriots can't quite get it back in play after that. And it goes too close to the bench. Point to Trojans. Eck is still up to serve. Nice dig by Mary Brewer. Good set by Eliana to Abby. She tips it over. Set up for number 6. She tips it over. Eliana gets it back over. Oh my goodness, back and forth. Here we go. Oops. Abby Anderson. Oh, served up on a platter, but not there to do it. Nice set by Abby. She tips it over. Set over to number 6. Janae Hawkins. Eliana sets it for Abby, and Abby, it's a kill for Abby Anderson. Mary Brewer is up to serve for South Baca. And into the net it goes. I think that's the first service error she has committed in quite a while. Number 6, Janae Hawkins is up to serve for the Trojans. It is 8-6. South Baca is only up by 2 points. Nice dig by Brielle Bond. Number 4 hits it out of bounds to the left, giving South Baca a point, 9-6. Abby Anderson is up to serve for South Baca. The serve, the libero gets it over a little too close to the net, but number 24 saves it over. Eliana sets it up to Mallory Johnson. She gets it over. 18 setting it up to number 24. She tips it. Mayela Magana hit over by Sarah. Number 24 gets it over again. Tips it up. Nice set by the back row, but Sarah hits it out of bounds. It is 9-7. South Baca is up by 2. Number 18, Johanna Alvarado, is up to serve. Nice short, nice dig by Abby Anderson, and it goes into the net by Sarah. It is a 1-point game, 9-8, and we have Alvarado still up to serve. Sets up to Sarah, and here we go. Number 24 tips it over, and they call it a double on number 24, Mayela Magana. Point goes to South Baca. Eliana Gutierrez is up to serve. 10-8. They serve a little close to the net. They decide to hit it over. Eliana there to set it for Sarah Elmore. She hits it over. Number 24 and hits it back. Sets it up to Sarah Elmore again, and it's blocked, but on Trojan's side, giving the point to South Baca, and it's 11-8. Gutierrez is still up to serve. Nice killer serve, and that's an in. It's an ace by Eliana Gutierrez. Now that is what I call a rocket of a serve. What do you think, Lindley? Yeah. Gutierrez is still up to serve, 12-8. And another ace for Eliana. That's 2 in a row. Did you get the last
on a
one?
roll.
Yes, she is. It is 13-8. South Baca is up. Another hard serve by Gutierrez. Set up to number 24. Mallory Johnson is there. Eliana hustles from the back to get it, and the Trojans can't quite get it back over. Another point for South Baca. It is now 14-8, South Baca. Eliana is still serving for the Patriots. Another good serve to the back, and Trojans can't quite get it over. It is 15-8, South Baca. Gutierrez is still up to serve. Another nice serve to almost that same spot. She sets it up for number 9. Brielle Bond setting it up for Sarah Elmore. Number 5 sets it up for number 4, and she gets it hit out of bounds. 16-8. Eliana Gutierrez is still serving, and the Trojans call a timeout to try to regroup. We will be right back on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
All of us at Maverick Media want to tell today's players to work hard and good luck. One of our core values here at Maverick is that we are community focused. We want to support the growth of local businesses and actively contribute to the strength of our community. We believe our schools and school activities do just that, and without them we all would suffer. Let's all remember to support each other. Stop by and see what Maverick can do for you at 917 Main Street in Springfield today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have a game in our midst here. South Baca has taken the lead 16-8. In that first set, they were down pretty close the whole set and then finally came through and won the first set 25-23. It was a close one, and they have taken the lead 16-8. Eliana has served 6 in a row, 6 or 7 in a row, and she is still up to serve for South Baca. Right to that spot again. 24 tips it over. Eliana sets it back over. Number 9 setting it for number 24. Number 24 hits it over. Eliana sets it up for Mallory Johnson, and Mallory Johnson can't quite get it over for a point to the Trojans. We have number 8, Emma Russell, coming in to serve for the Trojans. Sarah gets it up for Eliana. Eliana sets it 2, and it's a kill for Sarah Elmore. We have Mallory Johnson up to serve for South Baca, 17-9. Number 7, Jaden gets a kill for the Trojans.
Okay.
Not an ace, a kill. Up to serve is the libero, number 10. Annabelle gets it over, sets up for number 6. She pops it up, able to free ball it over for South Baca. Nice work. Setting it up for Jaden Eck, excuse me. Sets it up for Sarah Elmore, but she gets it into the net. Score is 17-11. Libero is still serving. I apologize for not knowing her name. And it's in. It's an ace for the libero. It's off Mary Brewer's arms to the right. Score is now 17-12. Excuse me, 17-13. Another good serve, and it's in. Abby Anderson gets it over on a free ball, and it's in on the other side, giving the point to South Baca, 18-13. Elmore is up to serve for South Baca. Nice serve. Sets it up. Number 9 gets a back set to Jaden, but she hits it into the net. Elmore is up to serve again. 19-13, South Baca on top. Another good serve to that back row. The libero gets it back into play, and it's a free ball. Eliana sets it up to Abby Anderson, and she tips it. Nice hustle by the Trojans, but unable to get it back up. Point goes to South Baca. It is 20-13. Sarah Elmore is still up to serve. Another good serve, and that's an ace for Sarah Elmore. 21-13. Elmore is up again. Eck setting it up for number 6. She gets a good hit. They get control of it when it hit the ceiling. Here we go. Number 9 setting it up for number 6. Good hit by number 6. And it's a kill for number 6, Janae Hawkins. Little too close to the net. Number 9 served that. Azariah Martinez is up to serve again. It is 21-15. Good serve. Mary Brewer gets it up. Sets it over to Eliana Gutierrez. Eliana gets a good hit. Sets it up to number 6, and she hits it into the net. Point goes to South Baca.
Here we go, Brielle.
Brielle Bond is up to serve. Good serve. Heck gets it over, but they call it a double. Point to South Baca, 23-15. Bond is still up to serve. And it's hit back over. Eliana sets it over to Abby. Abby tips it over. Number 18 hits it back. Eliana sets it up to Abby Anderson again. She goes the opposite direction. Set up to number 6. She free balls it to the back row. Abby hits it over and set up to number 6 again, Hawkins. And this time she gets a kill. Number 7, Eck, is up to serve. Nice dig by Abby. That almost hit the ceiling, but it didn't. Hawkins again for a good hit. Eliana gets it into play and a free ball over to from Sarah over. Number 6 again, and she hits it out of bounds. Point to South Baca. This is set point, and
Here we go, Mary.
Mary is up to serve. Nice serve by Mary, goes in the ceiling. Set to Hawkins. Eliana sets it up to Abby, and Abby hits it too far to the right, giving the point to the Trojans. 24-17, and it is still set point for South Baca. Hawkins for the Trojans is up to serve. Nice dig by Mary Brewer. Mary sets it up to Abby Anderson. Abby gets a hit. Number 18 sets it up to number 24. Mayela Magana sets it up to Sarah Elmore in the back row. 18 sets it up to number 4. Rory Wilbanks, and it's a block by Anderson, and it is set point 25-17. What a match. We will be right back on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Cobblestone Inn and Suites Springfield. We know that travel isn't just about where you go, it's about how you feel along the way. From the moment you walk through our doors, you're more than a guest, you're part of our family. Settle into rooms designed for comfort, where big city quality meets small town warmth. Start your morning with a complimentary breakfast and enjoy the little details to make a big difference. From free Wi-Fi to Janet hospitality, Cobblestone Inn and Suites Springfield is your place to rest, recharge, and feel at home. Because here, you don't just stay, you belong.
Justa Stitchin, LLC, is your locally owned and operated quilt store since 2001. Mary Lee Freiberger offers many options like Letterman jackets, patches for the jackets, fabric notions, long arm quilting, batting and alterations. Call Mary Lee Freiberger at 719-523-4985 for more information, or come by at 748 Kansas in Springfield.
Saddle Rock Sports Network is a student-powered broadcasting company that was started this fall.
Over the last 2 months, our student-produced broadcasts have gotten over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views. In January and February, we will be broadcasting 41 games for the high school and junior high Kim Branson Mustang basketball teams.
With that being said, would you like to put your ad in one of our live videos?
Your ad will also be permanently on the game videos, which live on YouTube forever.
Forever.
For forever.
and will be seen over and over again as the game is shared with fans and re-watched by players, coaches, and families.
Each package includes your logo on screen during gameplay and a commercial that gets aired during timeouts and half times of your sponsored games.
Another way Saddle Rock Sports Network is helping schools is that they give 20% of ad revenue back to a school group of your choice.
Whether that be, for example, the senior class.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was a match. In that set for the Patriots, we had Sarah Elmore with 2 kills and 2 aces, Eliana Gutierrez with 2 aces, Abigail Anderson with 2 kills and 1 block, and Mary Brewer with many receptions in that, and Eliana with quite a few assists there. On the Trojan side, we had Jaden Eck with a block and a kill, and these are unofficial, like I said. I finally found out the number 10, which is their libero, is Ava Labarge, so I apologize, has number 3 on the program. And Jaden Eck had a kill. Oh, I think I said that. Anyway, here we go. Back to the game. Sarah Elmore serving for South Baca. Eliana sets it up for Abby Anderson, and she tips it, and it's blocked, but Abby hits the net, giving the point to the Trojans. Labarge is now up to serve for the Trojans. Oh, wow. I didn't think they called that. I thought they let it go, but maybe not. Labarge is still up to serve. It is 2-0 Trojans on top. And she has a service error, and the point goes to South Baca. Brielle Bond is up to serve for South Baca. Nice serve to the back row. 9 sets it up for Eck, and Eck gets a kill with that. Up to serve is number 9, Azariah Martinez. Set up to Sarah Elmore, and Sarah hits it into the net. It is now 4-1 the Trojans on top. And Azariah or Martinez is still up to serve. Another good serve. Mary Brewer gets it up, sets it up for Abby Anderson, and Abby gets a kill.
Here we go, Mary.
Mary Brewer is up to serve for South Baca. Nice serve to the back row. Eck goes ahead and takes it over. Sets it up to Sarah Elmore, and she hits the ref. The ref didn't even have time to move. And Eck, number 4, Rory Wilbanks comes in for Trojans. Eck is up to serve. Sarah Elmore gets a hit. Free ball's over. Brielle Bond is able. Another free ball over. Number 18 goes ahead and sends it over. A set to Mallory Johnson. Nice volley we got going. Number 6 gets a kill. Janae Hawkins with a kill. Eck is still up to serve. And they called up to serve for South Baca is Abby Anderson. It is 6-3. Set up to number 4, Wilbanks. Sets it up to Abby Anderson again, and it's a kill for Abby Anderson into that back row, set up by Brielle Bond. Anderson is still up to serve for South Baca. It is now 6-4, 2-point game. 18 sets it up for, she goes to the back. I don't know if she meant to or not, but number 6, Hawkins, was not quite ready. Anderson is still up to serve. This is a 1-point game. And this time, not enough juice behind it. Service error point goes to the Trojans. Number 6, Hawkins, is up to serve for the Trojans. And she hits it into the net for a service error point. And the score is
6-7.
Eliana Gutierrez is up to serve for South Baca. It's a 1-point game again. 24 sets it over. Real Bond sets it to Sarah Elmore, and Sarah hits it over. 18 sets it up for number 4, Rory Wilbanks, which is a kill. Just kill for Wilbanks. Sarah was partially blocked it, but it came on this side. Number 18, Johanna Alvarado, is serving for the Trojans. And that is a kill for, who's that? It was us. I missed it.
Yes.
It was a kill on one. Mallory Johnson is up to serve. It is a 1-point game again. Nice save by Giannis and Elmore, but Giannis can't quite get it over the net. Sub Emma Russell is coming in for Rory Wilbanks to serve. Emma Russell is up to serve. Nice serve. Mary Brewer passes it. Nice hit by Sarah. Jaden Emick tries to set it over, but they call it a double. Point to South Baca. It is a 1-point game again. Elmore is up to serve for South Baca. Nice serve. Number 24 sets it up to the libero Labarge. Eliana sets it up to Abby Anderson. It's blocked by Eck. A tip by Abby this time. Eck gets it down for the kill. That was a kill by Eck. Labarge is up to serve for Trojans. It is 10-8, a 2-point game. And it is out. Bond almost got it, and their girls convinced her, but they call it out. Yes, it is out. I think there was confusion because I saw the Trojans cheering, so they thought they got the point, so I thought something got overturned. Anyway, 1-point game, 9-10. Brielle Bond is up to serve. She gets it over, and it's back over, and nobody is there to get it. It is in that Bermuda Triangle area. Number 9, Azariah Martinez, is up to serve for the Trojans. Nice serve. And they call it a double on Abby Anderson. It is now a 3-point game, 12-9, with the Trojans in the lead. Azariah Martinez is still up to serve. Nice pass over to Eliana. Eliana gets it set, 2. And that is a kill by Sarah Elmore. Mary Brewer's up to serve for South Baca. It is 10-12, a 2-point game. Good serve to the back row. Eck sets it up for number 18, Johanna. Abby tips it over. Eck gets it into the net. And it is a 1-point game again. 12-11. with Brewer still serving. Another good serve to that back row, and it's served up on a platter, but Abby wasn't quite there. Brielle is there. Eliana tips it over. Nice set, but it comes back. Did she hit that? I think she did, right?
Yeah, but
So
it
then that's
into the net.
right. So that's a kill for Jaden. Is 11-13, and Eck is up to serve for the Trojans. Sets up to Abby. Abby tries to set it over, and it hit her fingers weirdly. Can't get it over. It's a 14-11, and Eck is still up to serve. This time she serves it into the net for service error point to the Patriots. It is 14-12, a 2-point game in this third set. Abby Anderson is up to serve. And into the net. Service error point goes to the Trojans. It is 15-12. Number 32, Bria Gardner is coming in for number 6, Janae Hawkins, and she is going to be serving. Nice set over by Eliana. And a free ball over. Eliana sets it behind her to Sarah, and it's a kill for Sarah Elmore. Eliana Gutierrez is up to serve for the Patriots. It is 13-15. She's got it right on that line right over there, setting up for number 24, Mayela. Johnson gets it up. Setting it up to Mayela. Nope, to number 4, Wilbanks this time. And it's in for a kill for Wilbanks. Number 18, Johanna Alvarado, is up to serve. Sets it up to number 24, Mariela Magana, and she gets a kill. Number 18, Johanna, is still up to serve. That time it goes off of Eliana's arms to the back. And South Baca decides to take a timeout so they can regroup. We will be right back after these messages. Justa Stitchin, LLC, is your locally owned and operated quilt store since 2001. Mary Lee Freiberger offers many options like Letterman jackets, patches for the jackets, fabric notions, long arm quilting, batting and alterations. Call Mary Lee Freiberger at 719-523-4985 for more information, or come by at 748 Kansas in Springfield. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have a matchup here again. It is 18-13 with the Trojans in the lead. South Baca's coach, Wilson, called a timeout to regroup, and number 18, Alvarado, is still up to serve for the Trojans. This time they are able to get it up. Nice hit by Sarah. They block it. Trojans block it, but it's out of bounds. Point goes to South Baca, and Mallory Johnson is up to serve for South Baca. It is 14-18. Nice serve. Sets it up to number 4, Rory Wilbanks, and she gets another kill. Serving for the Trojans is number 8, Emma Russell. And she gets a service error point, and it goes to South Baca, and serving for South Baca is Sarah Elmore. It is 19-15 with the Trojans on top. Sarah with a nice little jump serve. Eck pops it up and is out of bounds. Elmore up to serve again. 19-16. Trojans on top. To Eck, and she tips it over. Eliana gets it set up. And nice tip over by Abby, and Trojans cannot get it back over. It is a 2-point game, 17-19, with Sarah Elmore still at the serving line. Another good serve. This time it's over. Eliana gets it set up to Sarah Elmore, and Sarah gets it over. Number 9 sets it up to Eck, and Eck gets a kill.
All right.
Serving for the Trojans is Labarge, the libero. Mary gets it up, sets it over to Abby, sets it up to Eck. And Eck gets a kill. Timeout by South Baca to regroup again. 17-21, 21-17, Trojans on top. We will be right back after these messages.
Brooks Farms, a proud supporter of Southeast Colorado sports, wishes all student athletes a successful season. We wish you success in developing skills that will be used in everyday life. Teamwork, dedication, and work ethic. Good luck to all athletes of Southeast Colorado.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this third set between the Los Animas Trojans and the hometown South Baca Patriots. This is the third set. South Baca has taken the first 2, and the Trojans are on top here, 21-17. Labarge is up to serve for the Trojans. Mary Brewer gets it up. Set over to Abby Anderson, and she gets a kill with that tip over. Rio Bond is up to serve for South Baca. Nice serve. Eck gets it over. Eliana gets over there to set it up for Abby Anderson, and Abby gets it for a kill.
There you go. There you go, Black. Back into it.
And it is now 21-19. And that is a kill for Eck. Number 9, Azariah Martinez is up to serve for the Trojans. A little miscommunications between the two setters on South Baca's team. It is 23-19. Azariah is still serving for the Trojans. Sets it up for Sarah Elmore. Free ball over. Sets it up to Abby Anderson. And Abby, nice pancake by number 9. And they call number 7 into the net. Point goes to South Baca. And Mary Brewer is up to serve for South Baca. It is a 3-point game, 23-20. Nice serve. Eck decides to set it to the back row. Hits by Elmore from the back. Eck again, and she goes to the same spot where South Baca missed last time for another kill.
Set point for the Trojans.
Set point for the Trojans, and Eck is up to serve for the Trojans. Set over to Sarah Elmore. Way to bring it up. Sarah Elmore from the back row, and she gets a kill to stay in the set. Abby Anderson is up to serve for South Baca. It is set point still for Trojans. 24-21. 18 sets it up. Nope, she decides to go. Eliana sets it up to Sarah, and Sarah hits it out of bounds. 21-25. Trojans take the third set. We will be right back after these messages on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Saddle Rock Sports Network is a student-powered broadcasting company that was started this fall.
Over the last 2 months, our student-produced broadcasts have gotten over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
Over 20,000 views.
In January and February, we will be broadcasting 41 games for the high school and junior high Kim Branson Mustang basketball teams.
With that being said, would you like to put your ad in one of our live videos?
Your ad will also be permanently on the game videos, which live on YouTube forever.
Forever.
For forever.
And will be seen over and over again as the game is shared with fans and rewatched by players, coaches, and families.
Each package includes your logo on screen during gameplay and a commercial that gets aired during timeouts and half times of your sponsored games.
Another way Saddle Rock Sports Network is helping schools is that they give 20% of ad revenue back to a school group of your choice.
Whether that be, for example, the senior class, junior class, FFA, theater, whatever you want.
To reserve your sponsorship, click on the link to the order form in this post, or you can visit saddlerocksolutions.com.
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 saddlerocksolutions.com for more information.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In that set, we had Jaden. It was all Jaden Eck on the Trojan side with 7 kills. On the Patriots side, we had Sarah with 3 and Abby Anderson with 4 kills. We'll take another short break after these messages. Oh, nope, they're coming out.
Here we go, Black.
So here we go with the 4th set of this matchup between the visiting Los Animas Trojans and the hometown South Baca Lady Patriots here in Pritchett, Colorado. Again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors for sponsoring us: Ogallala Commons, Maverick Media, D&M Auctions, Cook Oil, People's Credit Union, Cobblestone Inn and Suites, Justa Stitchin, LLC, and Brooks Farms for your sponsorships. Without you, this would not be possible for us to pay our crew members. First, and there's an ace for number. No, move the. The Labarge is up to serve. And that's another ace for Labarge. I'm sorry, we will fix the scoreboard in just a second. Watch where you. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We had a mishap here. Elmore is up to serve for South Baca, and it is tied 2-2. Set over to number 6, Janae Hawkins, and she hit it into the net. Elmore is up to serve again. Free ball over. Eliana sets it up to Abby Anderson. Abby goes across, gets close to the net, and Trojans can't get it back over. Point to South Baca again. Elmore still serving. And it is a 4-2 game. South Baca on top. X sets it up for Alvarado, and no one is there. I'm sorry, not Alvarado, Azariah Martinez. And that's a kill for Azariah. Azariah Martinez is up to serve. And that is what I heard today is a Walmart serve because it's cheap. And an ace for Azariah. It's a little blurry. Oops. Sorry. Set to Sarah Elmore. Nice dig. Free ball over, setting it up to Abby Anderson, and she tips it. Number 18's there. Nice dig by Nelia Yanes, the freshman. Another set, 2, and a kill for Jaden Eck. Go. Nice dig by Mary Brewer. Abby tips it over to the right side, and Trojans are unable to get it back over. Brielle Bond is up to serve for the Patriots. She serves it right there, almost missed it by the Trojans. Eck is setting it all the way back. Eliana sets it to Sarah Elmore, and Sarah gets a kill from the back row. Bond is up to serve again. Eck tips it over. Sets it up to Sarah Elmore again. Number 18 sets it to, and they call it a double hit on the Trojans, and South Baca gets a point. South Baca has now taken the lead 6-5. Bond up to serve again. Good serve to the back row. Beck setting it up for another back set to Sarah. Number 6. Janae Hawkins hits it into the net. And Brielle is still up to serve, and it is now 8-5. South Baca on top. X sets it up to Johanna. Set up to Sarah Elmore from the back row again. Nice dig by number 6, 18. And nice save by Mary Brewer by one hand. Heck gets it over. Eliana sets it to Sarah Elmore, and she hits it from the back row. Sets up to number 6, Hawkins. Nice hit and nice kill by Abigail Anderson. Bond is still up to serve for South Baca. It is 9-5. The libero gets it up. Eck sets it over. Eliana sets it to Sarah Elmore in the back row. Number 18 sets it up for Eck. And Eck, oh, Brielle gets it, pops it up one-handed. right into that zone, and nobody was quite there to get it back up. It is 9-6. South Baca on top. We have Netherton coming in for Eck to serve. I don't have Netherton on my little thingy. I apologize. Brielle Bond sets it to Sarah Elmore, and she hits it to the back row. Number 18, Alvarado gets it over, sets it up to Abby Anderson. A nice one-handed save by the libero. Good hit by and kill by Abigail Anderson. That was a nice play by both teams. It is 10-6, South Baca on top. Oh, it was a timeout. I apologize for that. Timeout. We will be right back on the Saddle Rock Sports Network.
Since 1956, People's Credit Union has been dedicated to serving the hardworking farmers, ranchers, and residents of Southeast Colorado. With locations in Springfield and Lamar, we're here for you. Join our community of members at peoples-cu.com and experience a financial institution that truly cares. People's Credit Union. We work for you, committed to providing professional, accurate, and prompt financial services. People's Credit Union, your trusted financial partner since 1956. Member NCUA and Equal Opportunity Lender.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is another great match by two great teams. South Baca has taken the lead 10-6. Trojans took a timeout because they want to regroup. South Baca is working hard. And Abby Anderson, oh, I apologize. South Baca took a timeout because it looked like one of their players had to go to the restroom. When you gotta go, you gotta go. 10-6. Mary Brewer is serving. Looks like Trojans are calling for a lineup check. Looks like everybody's good, and here we go. Mary Brewer's up to serve. Nice serve to the back row. Number 18, Alvarado gets it to number 4, Wilbanks. Nice work by both teams to get it back and forth. Nice hit and kill by Abigail Anderson. They blocked it, but it went out of bounds. Mary Brewer is still serving for South Baca. It is 11-6. Alvarado gets it to Labarge. Labarge hits it from the back row. Eliana gets it over to Sarah Elmore. Wilbanks gets it to Hawkins, and Hawkins puts it right in there for a kill for her. Now serving for the Trojans is Bria Gardner, number 32. It is 11-7, South Baca on top. Eliana back sets it to Abigail Anderson, and another kill for Abby Anderson. Nice back set by Gutierrez. And now we have Abigail up to serve for the Patriots. And she serves it into the net for a service error point to the Trojans. Alvarado is up to serve for the Trojans. Little miscommunication, and the setter can't get over there. And Patriots can't get it back over. Alvarado is still up to serve. Eliana sets it up to Sarah, and Sarah gets a kill. Wow. Serving for South Baca is Eliana Gutierrez, a senior. Go number 9. Martinez sets it up for number 24, Magana, but she gets it into the net. It is now 14-9 with Gutierrez still up to serve. South Baca on top. Another good serve. And the libero can't quite get it up for her teammates to get it over. Ace for Eliana. Not a kill. Ace. Another good serve. This time setting it up to number 4, Wilbanks. Set up to Sarah, and Sarah hits it out of bounds. I wouldn't like to be on that end of the hits, would you?
No.
Me neither. We have number 8, Emma Russell, coming in to go to serve for the Trojans. Sarah gets it up for Eliana. Sarah tips it, and they call the Trojans under the net. Point goes to South Baca, 16-10. Mallory Johnson is up to serve for South Baca. Number 9 sets it up for Eck, and Eck gets a kill. Serving for the Trojans is Ava Labarge, or Libero. 2 Patriots going after it. Maybe causes it to go backwards. I don't know where it hit him, but it went backwards, causing the point, or giving the point to the Trojans. Labarge is still up to serve. Sarah tries to get there after Mary Brewer. Can't get it up high enough. Point to South Baca. That's an ace for Labarge. Actually, that's 2 aces. I missed the last one, too. Labarge is still up. It is now 16-13. Eliana sets it over to Sarah from the back row. Eck gets it into the net, and they call it 4 hits.
Go. Here we go, Sarah.
Point to South Baca, and Sarah Elmore is up to serve. It is 17-13. South Baca up by 4. And a good little ace by Sarah Elmore. Ow, that hurt. Elmore up to serve again for the Patriots. It is 18-13. Nice serve again. The libero gets it up. Eck gets it over to Azariah, and she hits it into the net. And we have a timeout by the Trojans. We will be right back after these messages.
DM Auctions provides full-service auction service from setup to settlement. We do every kind of auction imaginable: farm, estate, business, liquidation, household moving sales, real estate. If you don't have enough items to warrant an individual auction, we can do a buyout, where we purchase your items, lock, stock, and barrel, and liquidate them ourselves via our monthly consignment sale. Another service we provide is order buying. If you are looking for something, we will find it. Give us a call today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is 19-13. South Baca on top in this 4th set. Elmore is up to serve. South Baca is leading the sets 2-1.
Sarah.
Sarah Elmore gets another good serve for an ace. And Elmore is up to serve again. It is 20-13. Served up on a platter. And Abby hits it over, but it comes back over, and South Baca is not ready for it. Point goes to Trojans, and Azariah is up to serve for the Trojans, 2014. Mary gets it up for the setter, setting to Sarah Elmore in the back row, setting up to Eck. And Eck gets a hit. Mary gets it up. Sarah gets it in the back row. 18 sets it up for number 6. Hawkins sets it up for Abby, and Abby gets up there, but unfortunately it is out of bounds to the left. Point goes to the Trojans. It is 20-15 with Azariah still serving. Gets it up for the setters. Setter sets it to Elmore, sets it for Eck. Eck, nice reception by Mary Brewer. Free ball by Abby. Set over to Hawkins. Hawkins gets it over. Eliana sets it up for Abby Anderson, and Abby gets a hit. 18 sets it up for Eck. And Eck tries to push it over, but she pushes it into the net, giving the Patriots a point. Brielle Bond is up to serve. It is 21-15. Good serve. Eck tries to push it over, and they call it a push, giving the Patriots a point. Brielle Bond is up to serve again. 22-15. And this time, Brielle serves it into the net, a little frustrated with herself, I think. Service error point goes to the Trojans. It is 22-16. 25. Netherton is coming in for Eck, and she is serving. (22-16). Mary Brewer receives it. Served up on a platter for, I can't see what number that is. Eliana sets it to Abby, and Abby gets it back over for a point. That's a block for Abby Anderson. Oh, I don't have a block button. Darn it. Mary Brewer is up to serve for South Baca. It is 23-16. 2 points. Nice dig by the Trojans. Eliana gets it up. A little too close to the net by Brielle Bond, giving the Trojans a point. 23-17. Number 32, Bria Gardner, is coming in to serve. Sets it up for the setter. The setter sets it to Sarah. Nice dig by the libero. Brings it back over. Eliana sets it to Mallory Johnson. That gets it up for Wilbanks, and Wilbanks hits it into the net. It is now
match point.
Match point for South Baca, and Abby Anderson is up to serve. Good serve to the back, and the Patriots take the win, 25-17. We will be right back after these messages with some unofficial stats for you.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh, or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks, and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
At Ogallala Commons, we aim to support vibrant High Plains communities, and a critical part of that is workforce and leadership development. In the past 20 years, we've hosted nearly 800 community based paid internships for students and adults and invested thousands of dollars in youth business owners through entrepreneurship fair competitions. Learn more or apply at ogallalacommons.org/efair or ogallalacommons.org/internships.
All of us at Maverick Media want to tell today's players to work hard and good luck. One of our core values here at Maverick is that we are community focused. We want to support the growth of local businesses and actively contribute to the strength of our community. We believe our schools and school activities do just that, and without them we all would suffer. Let's all remember to support each other. Stop by and see what Maverick can do for you at 917 Main Street in Springfield today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have some unofficial stats here for you. Sarah Elmore had 10 kills and 5 aces. Brielle Bond had 1 kill. Mallory Johnson 1 kill. Eliana Gutierrez had 4 aces. Abigail Anderson had 12 kills and 2 blocks. She is going to be my player of the game for South Baca. Abigail Anderson, player of the game for South Baca, 12 kills, 2 blocks. Who would you pick for the Trojans? Lindley? Jaden Eck?
Yep, Jaden Eck.
She had
12 kills and 1 ace.
wow, amazing job by these two teams. Again, South Baca took the first 2 sets 25-23, 25-17. Trojans took the third set 21-25, and South Baca won the fourth set 25-17, giving him the game win of the evening. Thank you again for watching the Saddle Rock Sports Network, and we are signing off for this evening. See you later from myself, Lindley Pettinger, and Beth.